The sun rises from the east, and sometimes with sparkling brilliance, songs of sparrows singing in harmony with the bluebird, house wren and cardinal, robin and goldfinch, blue jay and meadowlark. The day moves timelessly. I move cautiously. As the thrush returns to nuzzle her eggs while pulling me protectively under her wing, as if knowing I'm trying to make some sense of life. My first ever experience of life on the back of a goldfish, drifting with the ripples of rain catering on the clear water surface, a discovery felt as the floating onto the dawn of another life, the shadows of summer passing as wind swept cumulus clouds signaling the day ending too soon. Omens come unexpectedly. It's time to change my diaper. Lumbering along on the back of the tortoise, I marvel at the distance covered in a step. Motion slowed down to respect the deep mottled autumnal colors of the tortoise shell, reflecting radiance through stained glass of flora and fauna, marking the beginning of another pilgrimage. Chipmunk, rabbit, squirrel, bird, fox, possum, and groundhog, waving and cheering us on to the finish line, the hare already out of sight. Playing soldier at a young age, a state of ardent life, unknowing and innocent and unaware. Too quickly time turns into pages past, part of the oldest story in the world. Too soon we learn, and too late. The rally cry against the fate of war where senseless death reigns supreme. A fun place to get caught loitering. There is a difference between knowing and not knowing. Knowing it's time to move on. Knowing it's fun to break rules. Go against the grain. No, don't do that. Doing it because it can't be done. Finding boundaries can set one free in a world that's smiling one day and a can of lopsided crazies the next. Special glasses for seeing through haze. Colors sink into a new spectre, piercing the patchy fog as a blinking light in the night. Nothing more than the distant flickering porch light, beckoning the way home. The more things change, the more they stay the same. Nocturnal naps, known for dirty boot dreams. Daydreaming by opened windows, editing awakening angels in imaginative flights, spilling rhythm guiding us home at dawn for the last great party, telling us we were going to leave the world just as we entered it, but playing a new song, writing a new poem, but adding to an old book. With the heart's eye, I reach to rearrange the stars somewhere in the shadowed space between the darkness of irresistible eclipse and feeling the touch of time as translations of life felt with burned fingers. Time now to let everything go. Butterflies and pelicans gliding from the sky blue heavens as enchanted embers glowing before the bursting flames, dancing with you in my arms dandelions blooming, boisterous and yellow bright, leaving messages with loving fingers tracing the news of life and death. Our senses come in quick and serious as aging faces change through time, as memos penned in photographed calligraphies carved on the slatted wooden garden gate as scarecrows to scarecrows, or as a tinted carnival game, pop, 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 you get 3 in a row and win a prize. Its grace transfigured, personified as metaphors marking time, the clock's soft ticking, celebrating our being here, come win or lose. As falling leaves, spreading our names on the ground, marking the inevitable moment, our epiphanies arrive as prophecy in a special closeout sail through deep nets of shadowless elegies writing themselves. The old man of the mountains returns home.